Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jovial Queen, and I am back to have some more conversation with you guys and just kind of let you know what I've been up to and hopefully spread some light on your day. So stay tuned. If you have not already, if you're watching this video and you have not subscribed, please press that subscribe button. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down and leave me a really nice comment below. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
They can't control your mind, they don't own you.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this video today. There's been a lot of changes in my life since I last recorded a video. I know you guys are probably like, why you keep recording and not recording and recording and not recording? Well, please, charge it to whatever you want to charge it to. But I'm working on being consistent in a lot of areas of my life, and I'm just a work in progress, okay? So bear with me. But I really just wanted to talk to you guys today about keeping your dreams alive and making sure that you are not counting yourself out and disqualifying yourself before you even try. Or for those of us who have tried and feel like, oh my goodness, this is not working, I'm failing, I don't want you guys to lose hope either, because guess what? If God starts a thing, he promises to see it until it's in. So that means if he put it on the inside of us to want or to desire these things, or to want and to desire to do and impact lives, etc., whatever your dream or your vision may be, he's going to see fit that it come to pass. So I just wanted to, encourage everybody with that little tidbit. And I also wanted to let you guys know I did a thing, okay? As you can see from the title of my video, I quit my job. And I quit my job on May 20th. It was supposed to be effective June 3rd, but things happened and it was effective May 21st. So, I let my job go. And for those of you who know me, you guys know I am a stickler for planning. I'm a stickler for making sure everything is organized and making sure things are accounted for and just being prepared. Well, in this situation, this was a strict faith move. Quitting my job for me was a really big thing. It was a huge test of my faith. It was a huge test of how much I was willing to trust God. It was a huge test of everything. You guys are probably wondering, well, why did you quit your job? If it was so hard, why'd you leave? Well, because I had been praying. I had been employed with this amazing company for going on 6 years. I was 3 months away from my 6-year work anniversary with this company, and I'm 29 years old. So I had been with this company since I was 23 years old. So my whole entire adult work life was this company. But I started praying more, and as I grew and as I matured, I just started praying more and just believing God for more. And in that, he tests me, he's gonna test us. You believe him for more, so he's like, okay, can I trust you with more? You sure I can trust you with more? You sure I can trust you with better? Or are you gonna do what you're doing with what you got now? So for me, I've been praying like, God, please do a new thing. Please do a new thing as it relates to this job. It's becoming a little bit of stressful for me. I'm unable to balance my work and my life. And there's so much on the inside of me that I really desire to do for your will and for your kingdom. And I just can't do it with this job. I'm not saying I couldn't do it with a job, but just where I was at, I just wasn't able to fulfill my highest destiny. I was kind of held back from doing what I know I was called to do. And so I had been praying. I had everybody praying. I had my mama praying. I had my best friend praying. I was praying. I had my prayer partner praying. And I was doing things in my own strength. And when I say doing things in my own strength, I mean I was going from position to position to position to position, thinking that, okay, it's not the company, it's not what I'm doing, it's this position. So maybe if I just move on over to this other position, I would have maybe more flexibility within my life. Maybe I could focus more on other things, and still just kind of hold on to my security blanket. Y'all, when God wants us to move and he tells us to move and we don't listen, Daddy has a way of making things uncomfortable and allowing certain things to happen and certain things to shift in certain atmospheres, and he will push you out the door. And so here I am in this new position, and I'm like, oh yes, looking at all the money that I was making, and it was just like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like, my life is about to change. Yeah, it was about to change, but not in the way that I thought it was about to change. I had faced so many different obstacles, things that I had never ever been presented with ever in my career life, things that I never thought I would have to deal with on a professional level. But I'm thankful for every single bit of it, every single person. I'm very thankful because it was the very thing that reminded me of what God told me to do years before, which was to resign. So I put in my 2 weeks notice. Again, as I stated before, my 2 weeks notice turned into tomorrow I won't be here. It was a shocker for me too, guys, okay? I was not prepared mentally to just be like, okay, I'm not coming back. That decision, if I'm being completely transparent, was made for me. But I'm thankful that it was made for me. When I was in that season of disobedience as it relates to specifically to my place of employment, I was going through so many different emotions, and so many different obstacles had plagued me and tried to like really take me out, but I was refusing not to give up. I would have days of feeling like, okay, I can't do this, and I had certain accommodations for those days, but overall I had to put my strength and my faith back in the place where it belonged, and that was with God. And so when I did that, so much peace came over me. It was days and weeks that I wasn't eating good. I wasn't sleeping really at all. And I just did not have any peace in my mind or in my spirit. But after following what God told me to do, he filled me with so much peace. I didn't have any stress about, a bill, which is what I was thinking beforehand. Like, I was telling God all the reasons why he was crazy for telling me to quit my job. And I was just like trying to reason with him, like, Lord, this is not real. Like, this is not happening. I have real big girl bills. I have things that I still aspire to do, the things that you are calling me to, the places that you're calling me to. It requires money. And this job could give me the money to be able to get there. But I went to church today, and in church today I got a word, and the word was, the places that you're going, like, God is going to be the only person that's going to be able to get the glory for the places that you're going. And I really believe and took that in as a word for me. And so I'm going to give that to you guys as a word for you. If you are going through an obstacle, or you feel like you are just so unclear of what's next, or you're just like, no, this is not happening, like, I can't quit this job, or I just got fired from a job, or whatever it is, your means, your money is not adding up, your resources aren't adding up, put all of your faith, all of that worry, all of that stress, put all of that back in the hands of our Creator, because he wants it. He's the only one that can carry it anyway. Like, we can sit and we can try to like carry all of these things, but the truth is only God can carry it. He's the only one strong enough and God enough to carry what's on the inside of us and what's bothering us. So I just wanted to encourage you guys. I also want to let you know I've been doing great. I have peace. Above all things, I have peace. I have the support of my family, of course, but I've really really had to rely upon God. And the more that I put my trust in him and the more that I put my faith in him, the doors just keep opening. So I'm really excited about my future. I'm really excited about your future. I just want you guys to know that there's nothing too big for God. Like, I know that certain scriptures we quote and we say, I know for me, for example, growing up, like I grew up in the church. So I know a lot of Bible scriptures that were like go-tos in Sunday school growing up and stuff. But now that I'm older, those Bible scriptures mean so much more than just words. They actually have meaning tied to them for me. And so I quote them with purpose because I really believe that he put those Bible verses on the inside of us for a purpose. But they really don't mean anything if you can't apply them to your life. And I think that that's the unique thing about having a relationship with God. And I think that that's also a difference between religion versus spiritual relationship. So, like, religion, you can do all the checklisty stuff, and you could do this, that, and the third. You can remember the Bible verses, but relationship teaches us that those words mean nothing if you cannot apply them. And so when you actually have something to apply them to, for example, trials and tribulations that you may go through in life with your friends, with your family members, with yourself, things that may plague you or try to come against your body or your mind, your health, you know, when we quote these Bible scriptures, we see how much power they really do have. Just because they are words that are coming out of our mouth, and they are promises of God. Like, we are the head and we're not the tail. We are above and we are not beneath. You know, we are the lender, we are not the borrower. And if God starts a work in us, he will finish it. He will see it until its completion. You know, we have to put our faith back where it belongs. So check your faith today. I've been checking mine consistently. And remember, your dreams are yours. Like, they are yours, but they don't come from you. They come from God. So he's not going to give you something and put something on the inside of you that's like impossible to come to pass. He just wants you to let him bring it to pass. And remember, nothing disqualifies you. Nothing disqualifies, not your past, not your friends, not your present, not your gender, not what you go by in the streets, not what, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've done some pretty jacked up stuff in my life, okay, that I'm not proud of at all. But I know enough now, because I've established that relationship with my Heavenly Father, to know that it does not matter what I have done. I'm still not disqualified from the love that he gives me. So I just want to, again, remind you guys, if you have a dream and you have a desire, give it to God. Don't stress about it. Don't lose sleep about it. Get your pen, get your journal, write it down, pray about it, fast on it, believe God, and just watch him. Just watch him. The more that I put on him, the more he just be like, here you go, here you go, here you go, because I'm trusting you with a few things, and because I can trust you with the few, I'll make you rule over many. But we just got to remember, like, your mind is powerful and your words have authority. So do not speak things that go against what your vision is. Do not speak things that go against what God says about you. And don't entertain people who go against what God said about you as well. So you want to make sure that you are very, very, very cautious of your circle. Be cautious of where you go. Be cautious of what you listen to. Understand that you may not be able to always go to the club with your friends. Like, I go out with my friends and I have a good time with my friends, but I'm learning to understand that I can't always go. And if I get in my spirit where you shouldn't go this time, then I don't go. I just let them know, I'm sorry, I cannot make it. And that could be a way of God protecting you from your spirit getting something in it that it doesn't need in it, or just your mind getting something in it that doesn't need in it. And it's no shade to your friends, it's no shade to the other members of the trip or the outing or whatever. This is what you have to do for you. So in this season, remember that God loves you. He has not forgotten about you. You are filled with purpose, and everything that he promised you, is yours. It will come to pass. It will come to fruition. It's already done. It just needs to manifest itself to you. And so if you believe that, give me a little heart below and just let me know that you are on this faith walk with me and that you're going to pursue your purpose and you're going to pursue God, because right now it's more critical than ever. Like, he's calling you to a different place. It's a place of transition and it's not comfortable. Trust me, I know. But it's all worth it. In the end, it's worth it when you're going through it. You may not understand it. It's so many things that I went through over the past couple of months, and I was just like, oh my God, why did I go through this? And then the day that I quit, it all made sense. It really made sense. For that season of my life, I had to go through that to appreciate and to learn in the season that I'm in right now. So it may not make sense where you are right now. Trust me, I get it. But we all just have to trust God and just believe him at his word. Like, take him at his word. If he said it, it's gonna happen. Keep reciting those things, keep believing those things, and don't forget love. Above all else, love. When people do you wrong, people who have done you wrong, love. I have a few apps on my phone with like motivational quotes that come to me throughout the day. And one of them, I don't know if it was from Selfish Babe app or if it was from the Sprinkle of Jesus app, but it was a quote that I love so dearly, and it was, your greatest test will be how you treat those who have once harmed you or hurt you in the past. And that is facts. There's so many times where I've encountered people who have done me wrong, and I know that they were just like being used by the devil, or they were just being malicious and evil, but it hurt. And you know, thankfully I have a heart of love and a heart to forgive, and so I was able to treat them not the way that they treated me, but with the love of God. It doesn't mean that we're friends, doesn't mean I want to be friends, but I was able to treat them with the love of God. And so I want to encourage you guys to do the same. Love those that hurt you. Love those who wrongfully accuse you. Love, 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 love. It's our job to love. Let God sort the people out later. I hope that you guys have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Remember, love and light, and keep soaring. Bye.